Hello, hello, hope you can hear me okay. Jump straight into it. Open G web development. I'm doing some updates yesterday. So I'm just looking at my... I guess I couldn't just jump straight into it. I have to modify microphone settings and things like that. Hopefully the music is not too loud. My sound should be that many decibels above the music. Yeah, I just figured it doesn't matter how expensive my microphone is, I don't think I'll be able to get rid of my annoying crackling noise, sound, voice. But essentially, yeah, if you have any suggestion for high quality data sets, that would be awesome. I'm just opening the backend as well. So this is all LabVIEW, NXG stuff. NXG got discontinued. This is G web development for the front end, and regular LabVIEW if it's application web server as a backend. So that's what's creating APIs. By the way, hosted on the same server, so if you don't like my user interface or something, you can go and create your own, pulling the data of my server just on this binary chaos port 8081. And no, there's currently no proper documentation for it. It should be in my live streams where I actually develop this stuff. I have to dig in and find the actual implementation, or just ask me. Happy to provide that. So in this case, this is what an API call looks. So using get request, returning a JSON file. That's what in the JSON file in this case. This is the Denoise. So that's what my front panel looks like. You can make your own. This is me testing it locally, but it's available on the site. You can go check it out if you haven't done so already. Let me know what you think, or if I should change anything on it. Could do that as well. Yes, this is the Denoise stuff. Now, hopefully you had a chance to play with this already. This is wavelet denoising algorithm turned off. This is on and off. Yeah, so you can see what difference that makes. Yeah, I already covered it several times. And someone was actually asking about, what were they asking about? One of the tools that they wanted to convert into, let's check my LinkedIn, convert into a Python. That was the EEG generator. Well, that person is in Atlanta, so it's nighttime over there. So I might just... well, there was no actual question. It was just asking, are you interested in utilizing and implementing your synthetic EEG generator in Python? Let me know if you're open to doing that. So I'm not sure, am I supposed to do it or EEG generator. Right, so that was the last tool. Yeah, it definitely could use some improvement and stuff. It doesn't. Its front end is definitely not ideal. What is called EG Gen 2. EG Gen 2. Yeah, we had the older version that was just generating noise. Yes, this is it. Unfortunately, when you have a smaller screen, you have to make it look better on a smaller screen. Yeah, ideally you would, drag those up and down, but no, you have those controllers at the bottom instead. For example, yeah, so this will change the amplitude and bandwidth of each. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, it's probably too small. Can zoom it like this. Yeah, I don't know if Python is better at. I guess it will be different. I'm using Python for something else, actually monitoring because I don't have a static IP, so there's a Python script running that actually monitors every time I have an IP change. It will update the DNS server because I'm hosting the sites myself. But that's working great. Other than that, I'm not actually using Python for anything else at the moment. What? Sorry. Yeah, the idea is like the bandwidth is horizontal slider and amplitude is a vertical slider. So this will be the base amplitudes for, and this one actually, because it's actually probably has to be half of the amplitude for the other bands, because it's around 0. So the energy will be from 0 to whatever. So then, yeah, if I set those to say 1, this one will have to be 0.5 for it to be the same size. And the other thing is, yeah, obviously when you make the bandwidth wider, yeah, then the amplitude drops down. Well, because it's actually the amplitude is setting the amount of energy in that band. But yeah, it's really cold. Wear jackets or something. Close the window. It's another option. Where's the music go? So for this tool, just briefly go over, I think the video is just me using the front end on the side. Obviously in here I have more control. You can see this is the code behind the front end. So this indicates that it's actually never timing out. This is the call, the API call. So it's actually, well, this is it. This is the API call. And right, it should be just so how do you do like documentation for it? Just watch the video, just try it out. Never done this before. I can add a probe here when I'm executing. It should yep. So that's that'd be a default option now. Oh, I have to change everything to default. But anyway, that's an example of a call. You plug it to a Firefox or something. Yeah, you get the so it seemed to work. Okay, let me. So the person from LinkedIn friend, let me know if this is what you wanna just implement in Python. Then yes, this is the API call. Just paste it in here as well. It's just an example of a call. Yeah, it's hard to. I don't know why so many numbers after the decimal point. I have to get rid of that. But yes, this would be an example use of it. But I'm not sure if you want to implement the actual generator. Save this for a sec. Yeah, I have to open my EEG generator version 2. So obviously I have way more control over this stuff. That's what I was originally designing in. This is the LabVIEW. This is all the source code. Probably restructure this stuff. Not a great. It's not my code. It's just an example. So that's another thing to mention is this is LabVIEW, all the LabVIEW example, and it will need a lot of to have been like ported from somewhere. Can try cleaning it up this way. Oh, it is better. Clean up the whole thing. Not great. Bit better. Is it? One is nice. Spectrum. So we have the properties. EEG simulation stuff. It made more space in it and sorted those out. But they all overlay them onto the other like that. That's the output of this thing. Yeah, this is another thing, I don't know why. Messy, someone didn't do a great job putting it. And that would be output. Yeah, we have EEG. Right, and all the other stuff is output. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. Maybe I put the arrow line just as a straight line. Not expecting any all this error messages that just will appear here. It's actually not it's not an I know it is exported, but it's not being used. There's not, I don't know, there's, yeah, no, you could have an error in a web application, then you'll have to web application error handler. Yeah, so the web application has its own error handler. It's really odd design, this one. It does work. This VI has been there probably since, yeah, I changed it quite a bit, but the original one was there since like 2013, 14. That's when the Biomedical toolkit came out, and now it's being, I think, pretty sure it's been discontinued. I mean, it's like legacy code. It still works, but there haven't been updates or anything to it since forever. Anyone from using LabVIEW or using toolkit, or anyone from NI can correct me on that. That would be great. So same, yeah, look at this VI. It was done by, pretty sure it was like ported or something from, yeah, probably one version of LabVIEW to the next. Yeah, that's probably the only thing they did is migrating it into a new LabVIEW version. But yeah, this one's not too bad. Yeah, I don't like magic numbers. There's this sampling rate. Oh, like, why? It's being divided by 49.6. That's a very specific number. Yeah, a lot of the nice stuff will be it's probably to do with some sort of hardware that this was recorded with. It probably was using NI hardware as well. But no, there's no need for magic numbers like this. I raised this Gonski. Keep changing mice. Only marginal improvement. Anyway, that's the front end, and then this stuff is what's going into the JSON file. That's the input to the API, and that's the output. So I added this stuff. The memory. But spectrum. Right, because it will output each spectrum and composite, like the whole spectrum and spectrum within each band separately, and the raw EEG as is. You can run it in here as well. And yeah, I can dig deeper into the source code if you like. Eventually we'll have to merge these things together. The main reason would be pulling data from a different source. So the next stage for this is actually taking a published dataset, high quality dataset, because actually need to specify, where is it from, who it was recorded from, which subject, what condition, neurological in this case, in case of EEG, or cardiological in case of ECG. Yeah, because we have right, it's just synthetic. Yeah, this thing is not displayed well on a smaller screen. But yes, it's just synthetic data. There is for EEG. There is also real data from. So again, this is synthetic EEG, even though it looks quite realistic. But then if you want to add the other thing we want to do is add like epileptic spikes onto the signal. So essentially you could duplicate. We can take, we know what a spike looks like. So we just have a synthetic version of it, similar to in this ECG. The spike, the QRS spike, is essentially just the actual numbers, like the raw numbers for this. So there's numbers in there, the X and Y coordinates. It's just like a lookup table. That's as simple as that. And with those spikes, I guess you can then make them wider or narrower, and just embed them into this signal. Or we had another example. or this noisy signal. So essentially we'll have this like EEG noise going on. You can change the noise level, set your window size, and then inject the EMG. Or then first we'll probably have to do this one, which is an ECG simulator. No, wait. No, this one you can use an actual ECG data. You can add your own data. It will extract the features from it. So the raw data would be just continuous ECG, and then it's labeling the different components and giving you this metrics on it as well. Please let me know if you can hear me okay or not. If the music is too loud, too annoying. Making changes to this ECG feature extractor. Feature extractor sounds like a Terminator movie type of character. You want to extract your features. I'm just wondering, figure out. So that's the source code for it. This will be the back end. I have to turn it. Haven't turned it into API yet. I mean, then we can do that quickly. So it's already accessible on this side and publish it on this side. Then the question is, so we need that select signal type as an input. Could be the only input to begin with, and the output should be this waveform. But the problem, it won't work because it's just a single Control H. Where's that context help? Oh no, it is an array of waveforms. Just put a probe on this one. Right, so it is, what's it, 3 waveforms. It's one for each color, I imagine. White, green and red. Yeah, we can export just that in a JSON file and create the front panel for it. So call them as well as this term a dashboard. Very fancy word. Or something very simple. What's this for the sec? feature extractor. Yeah, that's fine. We need this bit to turn it into an API. We don't need the while loop in it. Oh, wait a second, it won't work. No, why? Why is it in a while loop to begin with? Is this thing only taking 1 second? And I think the whole thing is 30 seconds. So why? We surely can just process the whole 30 seconds instead of chopping it into blocks. And even better, I want the source code for this. So I think if we do that, hopefully I'm not over complicating it, but yes, this will be the source code for it. Front panel. Doing something to the front panel. No, no. Don't like this one. I don't think it will work well as an API. Ending here is what? Okay. By signal input. Right, look at that. We did get to something sensitive. Because this one is requiring a password. So we don't have the source code. And our first rule is not to use anything that doesn't have a source code. Should I have this password? Just saying, we don't want to use anything that doesn't have a source code. And this one is requiring a password. Should I have this password? Signal import. Should be a straightforward function. Not why it, I don't know even why it has a sub function, sub VI. Could we just should be straightforward. Let's trace it back for a sec. Let me know if the music is too loud, if you can hear me at all. I can barely hear myself. This song is louder than the previous one. Let me know if you can turn the music off altogether. Wait, the other thing is... Does it matter that this is a clone? If we press Ctrl M. No, still needs the password. It's the first time I see that kind of stuff. It's just reading a TDMS file. File signal output. Yeah, that should just be reading a simple TDMS. Can we replace it with a TDMS read? Should be able to replace all this, which I really want to. We need a. So TDMS is a standard LabVIEW thingy. I use it quite a lot. It's working great. Need a TDMS clause at the end. Wire those together. Oh. And this group name and right, so we don't know what's inside. No, we should be able to tell. So we open it first, and we can see what the contents. It has list contents. Simple. So the reason I'm doing it, hopefully I'm not over engineering this, is because this function, read by signal, has some source code that I don't have access to. So I'm a little bit annoyed by it. That's why we will be just replacing it with, let's see what's in this TDMS. Create it. Should tell us all the contents of that file. Someone join in, it's okay to say hello. Don't normally bite. Let's see what's in this file. Names. That's ECG. Nice. I think we have to take ECG. And what's this one called? It's an array, index array 1. Clean this all stuff up. And we need to do this. Whoop. Got all my shortcuts. Oh, come on. The automated thing can sort itself out. Group name out. Create indicator. Oops. To close at the end. Channel names, create indicator. Let's see. That's okay. And data, create indicator. And this is our data, which should be the same as this one. Let's put a probe there. No, even better, we'll just create an indicator there. Put them side by side like that. And why? Why are they different? What's different, are they? That's interesting. Because there's not much to it. You can actually get rid of that and use Ctrl P shortcut for just to clean that up. Why is this waveform? Again. Is it doing some filtering or something? Something, some magic. Block size. In the file, whatever. That's the one we don't have the juice, the source code for. Let's just run it, see. Just the bit. Delta T is the same. Let's plot them. Overlay. Plot them in an overlay. Wait. This one is an array. Why is it an array? Oh, come on. That's okay. This should be just one value. Array insert. Array subset. It's still, but this would be, should go down in the dimension size. Still 1D. Oh, come on, bro. Right. It's as if it has medicine. Oh. This one has just the one, so that's okay. And the other group channel. It's as if it has channel names. They're all called ECG. But why do I have 3 of them? Bro. Right, this one has 2. It's the same name, so. This one should have had just 1. This is one of those redundant things that you don't want to be dealing with. Because someone made a bit of a, I don't know, over-engineered or mistakes or whatever to begin with. And now I have to dig into somebody else's. Don't want to use any strong words, but the longer and. Okay, so we want to overlay. This one has 1 array anyway. You can just take index array, just take, should reduce dimension. Create an indicator we can trace. Should have the 1. Yes. Now we want to plot. Right, and that one, it's the size of it. The size of this array. Oh, come on. Waveform. Yeah, I can take okay, the duration, it's the duration of that. Duration of this one as well. This would be just the 1 minute, wouldn't it? Yes, this one 30 seconds, that one is 1 second. Okay, we can change it here. 29, 30, 30. Okay. Right, now they're the same. Okay. That makes sense, doesn't it? Because that was the last second of the 30 seconds. Okay. Oh. It's not expanding. Right. Compare the 2. Yes, they are the same. Okay. So I don't need this function, do I? That's all it does. So whoever made it, tell me there's like a secret code in it, because there shouldn't be. Get rid of all the names. And this should just, I can get rid of the while loop, can I? I'll save it as another thing. By the way, it's okay to say hello. Let me know if you want to have a chat. If you have any questions. It's funny, normally when I say this, people start leaving the the stream. I don't want to scare anyone off. I don't buy it. You can ask questions. It doesn't matter if you're a student or anyone. Anyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. I have to watch my English as well, don't I? Can't speak properly. Let me know if the music is not too loud. My sound should be just a tick, well, several dBs, decibels louder than the background music. Don't need this. The duration is okay. Get rid of that. Control B is a shortcut. It's a nice shortcut. Don't need that. Put this output here. Don't need this 1 second delay. Because I'm getting rid of the while loop entirely and already have a delay that eventually will be the delay for the API. But I can get rid of that. Control B. And I need this, the output. Clean it up. I don't need that because this can go. I mean, it's a 30-second signal. Don't really need to break it into subsets. Why did I? Right, the end of file can go. Don't need it. This will eventually go. What's up with that? It's like, it's a bad design of the API. I can't believe someone like a LabVIEW developer, a professional developer, did this. Is this one essentially saying when on first iteration do this, and that's a waveform delay. I'm totally wrong, am I? I'm losing frames on my stream. I already lost 250 frames because of the silly internet connection. Probably have to. But I'm only doing 30 frames per second at 15 kilobytes per second. It should be fine, but yeah. Well, the only way to do it is just to try it out, isn't it? We should be receiving the same output. That's so complicated. Why the shift registers? Now a shift register there. But it's not actually being used. Okay. Remove while loop. No, we don't. Should this be true or false? This is just add the binary controller. Create control boolean, and this will be to the context help waveform delay, yes or no. Waveform delay. waveform delay. Put it up here. And should be, I don't know if it should be true or false, but don't need that. So it's already executable, it's good, but the main reason we were doing all these changes is to get rid of. So I assume if I'm doing this, right, so I do need, that's very interesting. Okay, I don't know that I have enough theory about it. I think someone will say I shouldn't be even doing this to begin with. Well, first, ECG is not my thing. Second, I only heard about the we're actually doing it for another reason. I'll do that later. Yeah, this one now works without the spell item graph palette. Just the What? Missing something very basic. Someone will scream at me. Someone probably should scream at me. This one is displaying 30 seconds of ECG. Don't understand. Oh, it's not working. Okay, is it? It's keeping missing stuff. Yeah, now I know who is watching the stream. Just get an SMS. That's great. Good. It needs to make sense. Well, it doesn't make sense to me, does it? So how would it make sense to anyone else? Fix this stuff. Well, first I need to save it as a. Just save it as a add additional copy. I'll keep the original one because I think I broke something. And I'll have to give it the name. Just the version 2. Version broken version. This version 2. Right. And obviously there's something wrong. So this looks okay. The first bit doesn't. From delay, the settings of these filters, isn't it? By the way, whoever is watching might be interested. I run, this is the end of my, so that's my audio library in YouTube Studio. Those are the only tracks that I'm allowed to actually play, because those ones have a YouTube library license. So it says you can use this audio track in any of your videos, including videos that you monetize. Well, my channel is not monetized at the moment, and this one is actually no attribution required. But this one, Hot Swing Jazz and Blues by Kevin MacLeod, is actually also Creative Commons, so anyone can use it. It's open. No copyright. But then you must include attribution information in your video description. So sometimes YouTube is actually automatically putting it in the description. I don't think I have to do it manually myself. But anyway, this was the one before last song was called Hot Swing by Kevin MacLeod. Is this enough as an attribution? I hope eventually YouTube will place this description, this name, the attribution, in the video automatically. I think it was doing it for me before. Then should I just go over my playlist or play or try find something else? So it's nice. You can, I don't know how many songs there are there, but you can sort them out by mood, happy, dramatic, or artist, and genre as well. And you have, actually, so if I don't have any filters, it's only 608 titles. I have angry music. It's angry music. That's pretty angry. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. Maybe not. This dark hip hop. Just in case you wanna listen to something you never heard before. Yeah, maybe not. Let's stick to jazz and blues. And how many? Yeah, I had only 162. How's this for funk? I'm trying to understand. Let me know if that music is too loud or something. Try to figure this out. So it stopped working. Well, I mean, still working. And I need that waveform delay for it to work. Then, so I have this 30 seconds of ECG, and then I will label the second part, but not the first one, where it has like false positives and false negatives and stuff, which is not good. The original one was working, but just trying to figure out what's going on. Find the original thing. The version 2. The original one. Get rid of the changes in it, so do not save. Open it again. Yeah, so that's working better. But the problem with this was that it had this function that had some source code that I didn't have access to it. I'm able to replace it. I'm going to make another version. Okay, I need a third. Okay, I know what the problem is. As in I can remove this, it will still work. Because I removed too many things at once. Don't remove too many things at once. So I'll have another version of it. Save as additional copy. By the way, not in the right folder as well. But, yeah. So that will be version 3. And version 3 was version 1. We'll open version. Oh, don't have enough screen size, do I? That's version 2 and 3. And we can take. First, we'll make some space in here. And we need all this. Wait, is this working when I set... Wait a sec. So version. Oh, come on. Kidding. I have too many versions. Wait a sec. So in here. So this one's working okay, right? Yes. Well, yeah. Wait. Oh, that's super weird. Wait a sec. My original thing. Alright, so it wasn't a fault with my stuff. The original thing is also doing it. It's just wait, don't save. It's the original thing. So it's always giving you 10 to 30. Okay, so it's using the first 10 seconds or something to... Why is it using 10 seconds? It's doing one size. 1 second blocks. Right, and it's only showing you 10 to 30. It's because it's using the first 10. Right. That's something to do. Okay. So in here, version 3. Let's do one thing at a time. So we need the 1 second, 1 second blocks. Need the 1 second block. This is the whole 30 seconds. constant one. This is in seconds, right? Relative time is default. To relative time. Why do you need the time delay? Okay, whatever. And close it at the end. So do all this stuff. No, wait, just open it all at once. Just open it all at 30 seconds, that's okay. Close the TDMS, that's fine. And this thing. Oh, come on. This can stay outside the loop as well, can it? It's that thing. Yeah, I'll have to finish this tomorrow. Because the big boss might be soon. Might soon start complaining. And we do not want to upset the big boss. I keep going for like 5 minutes because I'm about to make a big breakthrough. I'm not really, but maybe. If we don't have this end of file, what will happen? A disaster. Will this loop never stop or something? False. Make it false for a sec. Oh, come on. Yes.